Yo, what's up guys? So this is my Season of Discovery, Phase 2, PvP Reckoning Paladin How-To Quick Guide. Anyone that knows me knows I love to play Ret Rec. It's my all-time favorite Paladin spec, I think. It's pretty slept on in Phase 2. I don't see a whole lot of people running Reckoning right now, and I think it has so much potential for this phase. I think it's pretty on par with playing a traditional deep Ret PvP build. There's some trade-offs with each spec, but I just love the big burst one-shot Reckoning has to offer. For anyone playing Season of Discovery new to Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW and doesn't know what Reckoning is, it's basically a PvP damage build that focuses on one of the talents from the Prot tree, Reckoning. Basically, any critical damage you take will generate one stack, stacking up to 4 times as you see in my video. Once you have all 4 stacks, you can put your auto attack on and it will give you 4 extra hits on top of your normal melee swing. You can do some nice little tricks with seal twisting to get even more burst. Let's hop right into the build. So you're going to want to run strength and stamina as your focus stats, like the main stats you're going to run, just like Ret. Weapon wise, best weapons are Pendulum of Doom, good luck getting that though. Bloodlight Avenger is really good because it's got a 3.6 top end, so it's going to make your hits hit harder. Because it's slower. You could use the Nomer Axe, but it's 3.3 top end, so it's not going to be as much burst as Bloodlight Avengers, I'm pretty sure. And then you got to use a weapon chain. In my opinion, if you're playing Reckoning, you can't afford to get disarmed. Like, getting disarmed as Reckoning just feels really bad. You don't want to get disarmed at all. I recommend, if you're going to play Reckoning, run a weapon chain, 100%. The runes I run, we got Seal of Martyrdom, Crusader Strike, Sheath of Light, Exorcist for big damage, it's just extra damage, and then Sacred Shield. Sacred Shield's kind of the weird one I use that I don't see a lot of people using, but as Reckoning you kind of want to be tanky. It's not that big, like Sacred Shield really isn't that good, but absorbing 120 damage is nice. And then the other thing you can do with it is, say you're about to go into a fight, right? You Sacred Shield yourself, you throw 1 flash of light on yourself and you get this little heal over time, which isn't much. Like, I think when you're buffed up, it ticks for like 20. Like, let's see. Well, it's when you crit. It usually ticks for about like 20 or 30 at most, but it can stack with like Druid Hots or whatever else. But yeah, so that's why you run that. Other than that, the only thing I change is when I'm doing the Blood Moon event, I'll go with Divine Storm for the AoE, because getting kills for the Blood Moon event is really nice. Yeah, you just want to AoE for that. That's about it. Other than that, it's all single target burst, which I'll talk about later. Basically, the reason you use Seal of Martyrdom is for every swing with your Reckoning stacks, every single hit is also going to get Martyrdom, and then you can twist into Righteousness, so every single hit will have Martyr damage and Righteousness damage on top of it. So it's just extra burst damage, single target burst. So yeah, that's the runes you use. You could do Art of War, but I just like Sacred Shield for PvP. Spicy little things you can use are, so Frost Oil is one of them. The reason why I use Frost Oil is it slows people, it's nice, but it also adds a lot of damage. So it can proc off of like multiple of your Reckoning swings. So out of the 5 hits, it can proc 2 or 3 times sometimes. And it adds like an extra 80 or 90 damage, about something like that. So, and that's like every time it hits, and it can hit multiple times with 1 swing. It's pretty disgusting. So yeah, I recommend putting Frost Oil on. It's really nice, especially for PvP. I don't really use it. I don't use any stop attack macros. I just manually stop attack, but I do use a start attack macro, the main one I use. So you got your Seal of Martyrdom on, right? The macro I use is library here. I don't think I have the tooltip, but yeah. So it's just / cast Seal of Righteousness / start attack. So basically what that will do is like you can target, and if this is a horde player and he was like right next to me, right, I had 4 stacks. All you do is hit this macro and it switches and auto seal twists, Martyrdom and Righteousness, and you get the attack off. So yeah, that's the only really like macro that I use. But other than that, I mean, you could probably use different macros, but that's like the main one that like you have to use, I feel like. So you got your Martyr, and then you hit your / cast Seal of Righteousness / start attack, boom, swing, and you're just smacking. It's nice. I think I covered just about all the basics of Reckoning for Phase 2. If I miss anything, I'll just put it in the comments below, but I think I covered just about everything I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out a lot. I also stream on Twitch pretty much Monday and Friday, some other random days, but I try to stick to the schedule Monday and Friday, so go ahead and go to my Twitch and follow me there if you'd like. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, peace.